his show.
Well, I mean, I went through your Facebook page there, so I
All
looked
kinds of
around and yeah.
I'm crazy. I'm doing everything.
That's all right. That's all right.
Now we're getting ready for the Blue Ridge Rock Festival. So.
I know that's gonna be crazy, right?
Yes, because I get to be on the media and photography team, so I'm excited. And
Did I see you're gonna interview Motionless in White?
oh, I can't wait. Yeah, it's gonna be like
awesome.
Yeah,
that's amazing.
Probably my wife. I'll probably be. She'll probably talk to him more because she's a bigger fan than I am with him.
There we go.
I may like introduce myself and her, and then let her interview him. So.
Why not? Why not?
Exactly. So, well, we'll do a lot. So what I'm gonna do is probably take this video and then I'll cut it and edit it and put it in my YouTube and my podcast, and then so I'm just gonna do my little intro here.
Yeah.
Anybody jumps in on Facebook Live, we'll see if they ask any questions or say anything. Otherwise, we'll just do it kind of like we're recording it for the podcast.
Sounds good to me. I'm just sharing the live right now.
I love it. I love it. All right. So I'll get 1, 3, 2, 1. Hello, Gentle Peeps. This is Jack Lacey here with Gentle Peeps Creative Studios and my podcast, You Don't Know Jack's Music. And today I'm here with, I want to say, sure I say it right, Krozover. Is that the correct way to say it?
Crossover.
Crossover. I put the Z in there. Krozover. So Krozover is a band that's going to be very interesting for you. The Krozover is a band that's never met in person.
Exactly.
So we're gonna get into that and tell you a little bit more about how that band has never met in person, but yet they're producing music, and so that's pretty exciting. Nyx is here with us, and Andy. Nyx is the lead singer. Andy's the main guitarist. What do they call that? Lead guitar?
Rhythm guitar.
Rhythm guitar. Okay.
Yeah.
And so I know that now I know Andy's wrote some music for some of the songs. Does anybody else write?
I wrote 3 songs. They're not all out yet. We're redoing Under My Skin. Eventually, it's in the projects to come.
Okay. All right. So Nyx, tell me a little bit about you. You're in Canada, is that right?
I'm in the U.S. right now. I'm in North Carolina, so we will be meeting up. But I am originally from Canada, and that's why I'd never met the guys.
Okay. So did you move down to North Carolina now? You're here in America for?
I'm here, and we'll see where that leads me. For now, I'm here.
All right. Welcome to America then. All right.
Thank you. Thank you.
And Andy, where you at?
Virginia.
In Virginia. Okay. So you're right here in we're at. I'm in Lynchburg, Virginia.
Right.
So this is the area which North Carolina, Virginia is pretty close. So y'all shouldn't be too much longer. Y'all get together and
exactly.
Hopefully put on some shows that everybody can go see y'all. I hope.
Yeah, definitely.
Hopefully.
The plans for sure.
Yeah. So who else is in the band that's not here tonight?
Javier's not here tonight.
Javier. Okay.
Javier produces our music. He plays lead guitar. Any added instruments you can hear on the track, it's him. Drums is him. Like he's mastermind. Yeah.
He's a one-man band. All right.
Pretty much, yeah.
Very cool. So
he produces a lot of bands in Richmond. So.
Oh, does he? Okay. I probably made circles. You know, I've been here about 7 months in Virginia, so I'm still learning a lot about all the bands around here.
A lot of good bands. A lot of good bands down there. Yeah.
I'm trying to bring the heavy metal, rock, goth, cool music to Lynchburg. I'm trying to get excited here. More of it.
Yeah.
That's right. They got a little bit here, but I think it needs a lot more. So that's my goal, to get that metal, rock, I call it goth, whatever you want to call it, just all that death metal, speed metal. It doesn't matter to me as long as it's rock and
right.
Metal.
I'm right there with you, man.
Yeah. So getting that here is going to be super cool because it's not so big in Lynchburg yet, but it's Richmond, bigger scenes, and Roanoke has some scenes, but I think we need to definitely get here in Lynchburg, which are close by this area, so you're going to be traveling through all these areas. So either one of you going to be at the Blue Ridge Rock Festival?
Not me.
No, don't miss it, huh?
I want to see Breaking Benjamin and 3 Days Grace, but I don't know if I'll make it.
Okay, that'd be a good show.
Yeah.
Be a good show. All right. So, Nyx, how long you been in music?
I mean, I've been singing for as long as I can remember. They have videos and pictures of me with little microphones when I'm a tiny little human. But seriously, I mean, maybe 7 years ago, I really started focusing. I found an app called Star Maker, and I started making connections on there. I started focusing more on my music, competitions, and then I met Andy. Led me to Krozover.
Nice. I see Dylan Hargrove gives us a metal sign. He gave us a little comment there from Dylan Hargrove. What's up, Dylan? Thanks for coming and watching. And then Andy, tell me a little bit about how long you've been doing music.
I've been doing music since YouTube started, and I learned a couple basic chords from my dad, and then I just picked up, like, by ear, just picking things up. So for a couple of years.
And any other bands y'all been in before? Or is this really the first one that you're jumping into? Or have y'all been kind of singing with other groups and bands in the past?
Well,
I've had other
go ahead.
projects in hip hop and singing backups for hip hop guys and rappers and, you know, like little bands here and there. But this is really the one I focused on. Like, really, we zoomed into it and we really got busy.
All right. Andy?
Yeah, so I haven't had any other bands. I got offered a position for Hateful Bones, but I couldn't do it. So they wanted me to pick up their music, and I couldn't really get it, so it didn't really work out. But
Yeah.
you know,
So,
but you know Hateful Bones, right?
oh yeah.
Yeah.
There's a lot of bands I've heard of that. A lot of times I've heard a lot of names. I know for music. You know, I remember a song from them. And just the opposite. Sometimes I hear songs. I'm like, oh, I love that song. Then I have to go look who sings it. So that's definitely you know, music. I love music. Period. So I'm listening. I'm like, oh, I love this. I gotta go check it out and see who it was. Or I say,
Yeah.
I love that. I love that band. Let me, you know, I gotta remember which songs they sing. And it's always a challenge because I hear so much and like so much different types of stuff.
Yeah. Those guys in Hateful Bones, they're really talented. So
Yeah. Now, I did speaking of talented, so when Nyx was on her, you got on y'all's Facebook page, you're doing some singing, like it's like you're starting out, and you're talking about something, and then you do it's like I can't sing, so don't make me do that. But
I feel you. I can't sing either.
you have a fantastic voice. So
Thank you so much.
Natural, or has that been from learning or education or?
Self-taught. I never took a class. I mean, with YouTube today, you can pretty much, you know, figure out everything. I can fry scream. And it's all self-taught by YouTube. That song comes from that application, Star Maker. Monthly, there's a influencer contest, and I've been winning it like 3 months in a row now. So it's little contest, you know. It's like a small-ish community. It's worldwide, so it's pretty cool.
What's it called again?
Star Maker.
Star Maker. So you're on there and people vote for you?
Yeah. People like your videos and share it. They comment. They can gift.
You have like 100,000 followers on there too, or something like that.
56,000.
56,000. That's all right. Nothing wrong with that.
There's a lot of people that have way more than me. Like, I've been on the app 7 years, so, you know, over the years you accumulate your following. So
yeah, you're people who are interested in the same kind of things you're interested in.
That's it.
They need a video photographer thing like that, then.
Right? Absolutely.
I'm every time I get a new follower, I'm like, woohoo! I got a new follower, and so when I actually got my YouTube page, and I got up to I hit 1,000 followers. I was just like, wow! I'm amazed I had that many people that have actually watched it. Oh, then we lose Andy.
Yeah.
We lost Andy. He wasn't driving while he was down there, was he?
No, he wasn't. He might have just lost connection.
He just driving and went off a cliff. Poor Andy, we really liked you. I'm sorry you're
Oh no, Andy, you're gone. No.
So I was talking to him. So what the songs that are on there right now? I think that one of my me and Andy talked. That one of my favorite ones was A Stranger.
Yeah, that's written by Andy.
Yeah, and he told me he wrote that, and I actually saw his time he sang it. I watched his video where he sang it, and it's very interesting, very neat.
He's not a singer, but he's a great composer.
It's very melancholy. It's a different kind of vibe to the song. But it's definitely when I was listening to on if you're on Spotify, you can crossover. You can look. You'll have about 5 singles on there. Is that right?
Yeah, we got 5 singles.
So on that, we're my family and people I know, all big Spotify people. So you go on there and follow on Spotify, and you put them on your likes and you listen.
Well, we're lucky we're on all major streaming platforms. So I know a lot of people use Amazon Music. We're on there. We're on Pandora. So we really released our music everywhere.
Exactly. Andy, try to do it again because I tried to let you join and it kicked you off. Hang on. Let's see. Here we go. Try that, Andy. Let's see if this works. So Andy's come back on as himself now. Andy, are you there? He's still having trouble. We lost Andy. Hey, Steph, how you doing? Thanks for watching. Ronnie, how's it going, Ronnie? Ronnie's a rocker. You should see all rocks out and stuff. All right, we're trying to get Andy back on here if we can ever get him to, let's see. He's still not. I don't know what happened to him. He's having difficulties. So
He's lost.
So how many? So you have some new songs coming out, right? So you said.
We're gonna be working on Blackout the Darkness, which is right now. It's already released, but we have an acoustic version coming.
Okay. Oh, so tell me about acoustic. So how do y'all do that? Do they record it first and then you come and sing? How does that work?
All of the songs is usually that way. They usually record the music. Well, Andy records the guitar, sends it to Javier. Javier puts just a basic drum just to keep the time for me so I can start writing lyrics and give the feel of the song. And after I'm done layering all my layers, I give it to my producer, to Javier, and he puts everything together and then adds little touches of magic here and there. I mean, 1,000 Times would be the one where I think was the most like, it's like the fairy tale project. Like we had an image for a video, it's just we have to meet up to make a video, but that was my baby. So I got that one. I got Forgotten Memories that are released, and Andy wrote the 3 other ones.
Welcome back, Andy.
Hey, I don't know what happened. I just got kicked out randomly.
It happens.
Facebook is crazy.
Yeah. But yeah, 1,000 Times is her baby. Like she wrote that like about long distance relationships, right?
Right.
Yeah, and then Stranger's my baby, so
yeah.
I even got the official copyright on my wall for it. So
there you go. Because I think somebody commented on that they want to know if they could use it for their band or something. Is what I saw on the YouTube video you were saying.
Yeah. Somebody did a metal cover of Stranger, but that was a little while ago. But yeah.
So it's always cool when somebody wants to use your music or your song or anything like that. It's definitely good. So tell me who sang Forgotten Memory? Who wrote that one?
I wrote that one.
That one. You wrote that one. Great words in that one, right? So I like that.
Thank you.
So you consider your metal, but what y'all consider a certain type of metal? Because, like I said, there's so many different genres.
We cross over. I mean, that's the name, crossover. We cross over in all those rock, metal genres. We can't stick to one. We all have such a different influence in music that we kind of try to mesh everything together. I'm in this moment, Evanescence. Javier is Dream Theater. And then you have Andy, who's, Breaking Benjamin, 3 Days Grace. See? Consider them indie.
Amanda Boo, how's it going, Amanda? She says she considers them indie rock, right? Now, so I've heard different things here. So a lot of times they say I'm indie rock. It means you're an independent artist, right?
Yeah.
So, but there's also an indie type. Is there an indie type of music too? I don't know. I'm not familiar with that, but you are definitely indie. You're definitely independent artist for sure.
Mainly
yeah, absolutely.
Alternative rock. I would say alternative rock.
Alternative rock. There you go. Because
I've heard punk influence. I've heard there's everybody. I'm like, I don't want to put us in the box.
Right.
So whatever you think we are, I mean,
I did
I
get the Evanescence. I did get that, and so that was cool. I like that. Nothing wrong with that. But yeah, so I started out years ago when I was a kid. skateboarding, you know, I listen to The Cure and Depeche Mode, and then, you know, Metallica at the same time, and, you know, so all that said, but I would consider that all, you know, in a genre to itself, that because so many people want to listen to those different types of music, but they're like, you know, like, oh, I'm all about death metal. Well, no, you're not. You like this other band, and they're rock, or they're.
Well, I think especially right now, like when we do competitions and stuff, there's always like the genre competitions, and it's like, okay, do a rock. Oh, okay, but am I allowed to sub-genre in my rock? And can I go like indie rock, pop? You know, like there's so many subgenres now that it's you could fit into like 20 categories.
And I think, and that
Yeah,
really
that's true.
bands like that you know that have that ability to kind of go. They don't want to be labeled into one. Kind of like Amanda said, that's Krozover. That's y'all's band name because you do crossover into different ones. So that's
Exactly.
that's a beautiful way to say that. What are you saying, Andy?
Oh, I was just saying we're alternative rock mainly, I would say, but that's about it really.
Right. Yeah. Alternative. So I don't know about y'all. So back in the day, it used to be we were called new wavers, and then they were called skaters, and then they were called, you know, punk and goth, and it's just over the years it's different words, but it's all been the same thing. So
Exactly.
that's kind of the way I look at it too. Started out favorite singer in all time when I was young, Elvis Presley. Started rock and roll, you know, and then you get to the point now that now some of my favorite singers right now is Ghost. I love to listen to Ghost. So I was like, you know, you have your different genres, but again, all of it's still just the type of music I like. But so if you think if you're meeting up and you are definitely writing your own music, so it's all your own. You're not doing covers or anything like that. So that's going to get you to be like somewhere at Blue Ridge, something like that, some festivals and stuff in the future, right?
That's
Right.
what we're hoping. I mean, it's the dream where we can bring our music onto the stage where, you know, um, reach more people with our music. I personally think every song we write has a message that's important to us. So if
Yeah.
we could reach at least one person with that song, I mean, multiply that by maybe 100 if we make to a festival or a show, you know. So there's a lot of reasons to want to do.
The world we live, right? That's what you're talking about. People, you know, wearing the mask and the
Yeah.
society we live in now. Black Lives Matter.
The BLM movement, exactly, all of
Yeah.
that.
I watched the video on that. That's very touching, very cool, because it is the world, like it changed so fast, like it's always changing fast, you know. But
Yeah.
In the last years, it seems like it just
2
a
years,
flash and everything's just different. Life is just so much different.
because
Yep.
it's cherished different, right? We have a disease that's, you know,
Yep.
you know, a virus that's, you know, hurt and killed many people, and I don't know if you've had the virus. I just lost the name of it, Corona, whatever it's called. I had it for a week, and it was horrible. So it's like,
Right.
you know,
I'm one of the lucky people that I haven't got any strain of it. I haven't, and I traveled. I took the plane. I'm lucky. I'm just.
I had it was miserable. So, you know, but there's people who get a lot worse. Like 3 or 4 days, I was good, but
Yeah.
But my mom was on a breathing machine for 8 weeks.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
I'm sorry.
Yes.
You know, that world we live in, people like this, we're a flash in the pan. So why can't we get along? Why can't we, you know,
Yeah.
be better people to each other, no matter what race, gender, color, nationality,
Exactly.
religion.
Yeah, that's what that song's about, man.
Exactly. That's what I felt from it. So I was like, I love that, because that's exactly what I felt from it.
That one was from Andy and your wife, right? You and
Yep.
your wife wrote that one together.
I wrote the chorus. She wrote the rest. So
Very nice. It was great writing on that one for sure.
And they gave me the lyrics, and we had a competition on Star Maker to find a featured singer, which is Nikki Wright, that sings with me on that song.
Right. Yeah, I saw that.
she sounds amazing.
She's in
Let's
the
just put that out
UK,
there.
so we even like, you know, the international band went like even further with the UK.
Right. Okay. Yeah, because I did see that. I didn't know who that was. I didn't know if she was a backup or if it was how she matched in that song. So y'all
Just the featured winner of a competition that we did to get a bit more hype. You know, you got to do stuff to be able to put your name out there. And especially during COVID, there wasn't much we could do.
Right.
So we took everything we could just to get our name out there. Just to,
Yeah.
That one song has definitely got a lot of exposure, a lot of.
Yeah, it led us to magazines and stuff like that, interviews and all that. We got like 3 magazines we were in, and you know, we love doing those too. So
I think you showed me one of them. So that's
yeah,
one of the magazines. Yeah, very very cool. So just out of curiosity on this kind of thing, you put out the singles on Spotify, and so how quick do you think your next single will be coming? When should people be looking for your next single?
I'm hoping to work on Blackout the Darkness acoustic towards the end of the month. Like I told Andy, I don't want to rush too much. I don't want to, our songs are not, they're out there, but they're not even out there. There's still some people like that I can reach to, and they're like, Krozover, you're in the band? And I'm like, were you? Oh, yes, listen, I think it's worth it. I mean, you know, give us a listen. And so it's good to mass produce like songs, but I'm afraid that the important messages in our songs are going to get lost if we start just mass producing songs.
You want to get it out there, give it time to soak in, and people enjoy the meaning of the song, and then I call it the spirituality of the
yes.
of the music, is with the voice and the instruments. All those things I can't do. That's why I love doing photography for musicians and talking to them, because I can't sing or play. So this is my thing is to interview them and to photograph them, because
it's your contribution to the art. It's perfect.
That's cool, man.
Huh?
I said that's cool that you get to photograph the bands, dude. That's awesome.
Oh yeah, I mean, it's just everywhere I go, I think about it. It's one of those things that, just like you do, you go somewhere like people never heard about you, and you're like, look, Krozover, here's my music, come to Spotify. So I'm out, me, same thing. I'm out somewhere and somebody says, so what do you do? I go, oh, here's my photography. See right here, follow my
Exactly.
It's all about networking and getting your name out there to people. And it's like, you know, y'all had I saw an interview y'all had with another indie, I forgot what it's called, indie room.
Indie music room?
Yeah. So that's the thing, is y'all get on here and do these interviews, so that, you know, you're going to touch a different type of people. Maybe you didn't see you somewhere else, and that's the whole point. It's how everybody gets started in one form or fashion, is just that networking, and you know.
That's why we take every opportunity. There's nobody too small, and there's nobody too big.
Right.
We've had interviews with people that were just starting to do interviews, and you look at them today. Who is it, Andy? What's their name? There was Erica Fox that was doing the ladies' night thing.
Yeah.
The sound. The sound was like, it was smaller when we interviewed with them, and now they're everywhere. So
yeah, that's true.
One of my band friends, Christy Mayberry, on here. She's a band here in Lynchburg, Blackbird Medicine. So check them out. I see her watching. Thanks for watching.
Absolutely.
Thanks for watching.
Yeah, but so I think that definitely it's the same thing. It's just that you're gonna have that. I love the fact that your name is kind of jumps in with what you do, because I actually, when I first read it, I was thinking it was Krozover, and I was trying to kind of figure it out. Krozover.
Everybody does that.
So that's, you know, that's fabulous that you have a name that means something to you, and it also means something like to your music, if people understand it. Like you had, I guess, as one of your fans a while ago, or one of your people a while ago, telling us they were, I can't remember Boo, last name Boo, I'm not sure.
Manda, yeah.
Yeah, so she's like, they're indie, they're great. So it's good to have, great to have those people that love to come and support you and do things like that. While we will, also, so the songs are on there. I saw that y'all have, real quick. So you have an official merch page where you can buy some shirts.
Yes.
What I'll do is, and when I make a YouTube in my video, I will, Nyx is my girlfriend. She's your girlfriend.
Is this where I moved? Oh my God! Yes, yes. That's like,
I've got some shirts and things that people can buy.
Yes.
They're on Apple Music, TikTok, Pandora, Instagram, Spotify, Amazon Music. You'll have a website, and of course the Facebook that we're on now. You'll have a Facebook page. That's all.
Yes.
that's all in their link tree. So when I make the YouTube and stuff, I'll put that list there, the link tree. That way people can
Appreciated.
find you where they
Thank
want.
you.
So anyway, other than that, I just kind of wanted to touch base with y'all and do a little interview about what, kind of what y'all do. And I think people just definitely, if you watch this, because I'm going to repost it as soon as we're done live, and then they can watch it anytime. But go check out their music. Definitely check out all their songs. But of course, if you're me, go check out Stranger, because that's the way that song started out. I was already like, here we go. And
yeah.
Yeah.
Forgotten Memories in the world we live. Great, words about the song and everything. So great job to y'all. And when y'all get to the first point where y'all are actually gonna go play somewhere, let me know so I can come take some photos and do some stuff.
Absolutely.
Awesome.
Absolutely.
Hey, one more thing I want to tell you. That song Stranger was written about how when people only come around when they want something, basically, unless it makes them strangers in your life. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, you know those people. Say, hey, I haven't seen you forever. What do you need? What do you need? Now I see you. Yeah. What do you need now? What can I help you with?
Yep.
Exactly. All right. Very nice meeting you both. And we'll put this on there. I'll keep in touch. And again, if y'all gonna be somewhere, let me know so we can come see you.
Absolutely. Much appreciated.
Nice meeting y'all.
Bye.
You too. Later.